everybody. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Dozer.
And we're here from the Hauntsville Cryptcast at the Long Island International Film Expo. We're here with Mark Clauberg of the film Preparation and tonight's Scared for Your Life horror film block. Mark, do you want to tell us a little bit about Preparation?
Yeah, sure. So Preparation was written by my cousin, who is a he publishes short horror stories, various publications, and he approached me with this short story, and just had this crazy twist ending, which obviously I can't reveal.
Yeah.
But so the movie kind of starts off with this like damsel in distress. There's this axe murderer type guy outside the house, and we're kind of like playing on all the horror tropes, like, okay, what's going to happen here? And then we kind of like flip that upside down. So the damsel in distress is not in as much distress as you might believe. And then there's cannibals at the end, and that's all I'll say.
All right, definitely worthwhile to take a watch through the whole film. Now, Mark, you guys build a lot of suspense throughout this film, especially leading up to that twist. What do you feel is the most important aspect of building suspense?
So I have a really good working relationship with my music composer, who's also my best friend, Pete Wasowski. So past films, we made these like emotional dramas where he always had to do this underscore that competed with the dialogue. So it was always like soft violin, piano. This time he was able to have fun and like loud drums, just like groans, just like because there's very little dialogue in this film, so he had a lot of fun with that, and I think that's what builds up the suspense. That's what builds up all the drama until that twist at the end. So music for me in this film, it's my favorite aspect, and I think he killed it.
Oh yeah, and this film has an incredible score.
Yeah, I think that was the first thing I mentioned. I was like in from the get-go,
Awesome.
Just from the opening chords.
Yeah.
And
I thought he outdid himself on this one.
Now, from beginning to end, what was the most satisfying, crowning achievement for you finishing this film?
Yeah, so it was a challenge because it's an 8-minute short, which it's not too long, but we did it all in one day, about 14 hours. The entire film takes place at night, and we started about 11 a.m. So what we had to do was black out all the windows and do all the inside stuff first. And then my cinematographer, Dustin Ward from Brooklyn, he kind of played with color temperatures to make sure that all the daylight that kind of peeked through looked more like moonlight, which I think we accomplished. And then once it got dark out, we went outside for our the main character kind of like approaches the house and tension-filled moment. So as far as like shooting a movie that takes place all at night, to do it from 11 a.m. until 5 a.m., it was a challenge, but that's as far as like satisfaction from what we did. I think that was it.
Awesome. You guys did a great job of it.
Appreciate that.
Now, you said you come from a background of dramas, right?
Yeah.
What drew you to horror?
It was. You know what? The first film I ever made, I was like 9 years old, and we borrowed a camcorder. So my first movie I ever made at 9, which was a complete piece of shit. But I made it with my younger sister, and it was called The Cannibalistic Doll from Hell. So technically, I do have a horror background. But
Awesome.
No, in real life, my favorite genre is horror. I just never had a story to tell. And then my cousin, like I said, approached me with he's a horror fanatic, so he approached me with the story because he saw some of the stuff I was doing in the drama genre. And I loved it. I loved the twist. And, we made it. So.
Awesome.
do you have anything coming up on the horizon, horror or otherwise?
Yeah, actually, I made a horror with Larry Rosen back in, was it January? Early January. It's called Teddy, which is about a little girl who dies from cancer, and her dying wish to her teddy bear was to protect her. Obviously, he doesn't protect her from the cancer, but later on, we jump 2 years in the future, and this couple has bought the house, and Teddy comes back to protect her, and he does some bad stuff, and Larry plays Teddy amazingly. So yeah, Teddy's gonna make its way around. We screened a couple times already, so
awesome.
And then I have a
Important question. Jumping in.
The important question: where's Becky?
Yeah. So So if you want to see Larry Rosen with a demon Teddy mask, you want to check out Teddy. But my real big film that I just finished at 2, back to drama, it's called The Time in Between the Seconds, and I made it with the same cinematographer as Preparation. So that was kind of like our test movie. I mean, I love Preparation, but this one was a bigger budget. It's a 25-minute drama, which is like unprogrammable, but hopefully it's good enough where people will squeeze it into festivals. And that also made a comedy. It's kind of a comedy thriller horror with Tom Bragg. Tom Bragg wrote a script. He brought it to me. I'm good friends with him now. And it's about 2 serial killers who are competing for the same blonde-haired victim. And one is like a slob, like kind of like an Oscar and Felix type of thing, and the other has like meticulous mustache, and they both have like their special torture scenes with the blonde, and she keeps escaping, and then there's a twist at the end of that too. But it is the most not safe for work movie I've ever made. So keep an eye out for Crazy for the Blonde in 2020. So right now we're editing.
Awesome. Well, we're looking forward to it. Thank you for taking the time out to talk to us.
Thanks, guys.
And before we let you go, any last words?
No, just keep an eye out for Teddy. Keep an eye out for a movie called The Time in Between the Seconds and Crazy for the Blonde, all in 2020. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right.
Thank you so much.
Mark Clauberg, I'm Anthony.
And I'm Doza.
And I'm leaving.